Hey guys, what is up? I hope everybody has been having a great day. I'm super happy to be out here at Hunt Valley Golf Club. It's a course that is kind of by where I live in Maryland, and really beautiful course. And we're gonna take you along for all 18 holes. We're gonna have a good time. And frankly, I know I used to do 9-hole vlogs. I want to make 18-hole vlogs the norm because I can tell you guys like those more than 9 holes. So that's what we're gonna be doing from now on this channel. So smash that like button if you guys are excited about seeing more 18-hole vlogs, and do you keep liking the video? If you guys keep subscribing, I'll keep putting these out. So that being said, let's get into the video. Alright guys, so I didn't really show the shot from down the line too much, just the actual shot itself, but I thought it might be better just to show you what it looks like going back up the hill. So yeah, pretty far down. I was actually using a rangefinder that I adjusted for slope. It's 208 yards, slope adjusted 178, which is pretty crazy. So that's where my ball ended up, right here. Got probably about a 15 footer. Definitely not a bad result, so see if we can make it. Alright guys, so on to the 11th hole today. I did start in the back 9. Par 5. There's a little bit of trouble at the left and gets a little tight, so I'm going to be hitting a 2-iron, and I should definitely be able to reach from there after a good tee shot, so let's do it. So I'm just in the rough here, about maybe 6-7 yards off the fairway. So I got left into the green. I'll have probably about 220 yards left, so let's see if we can get it onto the green. So this is what I got left. We're a little bit long right, but with water being right there, I don't mind this miss at all. Got plenty of green to work with for the sand shot. Alright, so a bit of a disappointing par there on hole 11. Now we're on to hole 12, a short par 3, about 140 yards. Let's see if we can hit a pretty good shot here. Alright guys, that was a really good 2 there. Nice to be rolling putts in early. Still trying to get a feel for these greens. These greens are definitely a little slower than what I'm used to, so kind of got a good feel for them now. I think that was a pretty good pace. So on to the next hole, hole 13, our 4th hole today. Got about 370 yards, pretty tight hole, so gonna probably try to play it to about 230, maybe 240, leave myself 120 in. Alright guys, so that's where my ball ended up, right center of the fairway. Got about 135 left. Pin's probably a bit in the back. It's playing about 138. So probably gonna hit a 48-degree wedge. Really just try to take advantage of these opportunities I'm giving myself early and see if we can keep shave some shots off. It's unfortunately bounced a little over. I suspected that because I think it landed right there and took a pretty good hop. A little bit long, didn't really take account for the wind. It was a good shot I wanted to hit, just a little deep, so I'm gonna try to get up and down with the 58-degree wedge. Okay, so pretty solid up and down there on hole 14, hole 5 of the day. 530-ish yard par 5, a bit up the hill. I'm gonna go ahead and let it go with the big stick. I might get close to those bunkers, but I'm okay if I go in them. I just wanna let one go and see what we got. Guys, so this is where I ended up, close to the left edge of the fairway. Got 160 to the pin, playing 174. So I'm gonna go with a 9-iron. Probably take just a little bit off of it. There's a lot of help with this wind here, so I'm not sure on that. I might go with a 48, but definitely in great position to really try to have a good hole here. Okay, so I ended up going with a 3/4 9-iron and a little bit long. Actually kind of surprised it went that far, but there was a lot of help with the wind. So I did miss in the right spot if I was gonna go long. So it looks like we got probably about 40 feet for our 3. So let's see if we can make something happen. Alright guys, so that's a solid 4 there. We have yet another par 5. There's actually 3 on this backside, which you guys definitely know I like. So I remember playing this course a lot in high school, and it was always one of my favorite courses to play because there are a lot of par 5s, and you could definitely beat up on them pretty good. So hole 15, 540 some yards. Once again, gonna be letting it go with the driver, try to play a bit of a cut, and get in the fairway. That's another pretty good drive here, just in the right edge of the fairway. Got 169 left. There's actually a pretty good amount of hurting breeze here. I didn't really realize that because I was hitting from a tee that was pretty protected by trees. So probably gonna go with probably a less than full 8-iron, kind of fly it under this wind and see if we can get it all the way back there and really take advantage of this hole. Alright guys, here's where that shot ended up. Not a bad shot, about probably 20 feet short. I reacted pretty negatively because I actually thought the pin was back there. It's actually a little bit more to the middle, so it's not as far away as I thought. So pretty good shot there, flighted it under the wind nicely, and yeah, we got about 25 feet to see if we could make our 3. Alright guys, so another pretty solid 4 there. I really thought that might break a little more and go in, but still take a 4. Now on to hole 16, 7th hole of the day. About a 370 yard par 4, there's water on the right. So I'm gonna be trying to hit trying to get it to that 150 mark, because I forget how close the water comes from the right side. So I'm just gonna try to hit like a 230 yard shot and get myself in position to attack the screen. Alright guys, here's where I ended up. Definitely cut it a bit close to the water there. I guess not really close, but you can see the 150 back there. That was a 5-iron and I roped that. And I think it landed right around here and kind of kicked down pretty good. So maybe in the future, if I play this hole again, I definitely want to stay short of 150. I remembered when I played this course, it's been years though, you want to stay behind the 150 because it can get really tight up here. So, you know, hit a good shot, got away with it, but definitely in the future, if I play again, I'm gonna try to leave it short of 150, give myself a lot more room. So I have 112 left. This is definitely one of the toughest holes in the course, along with hole 10. So see if we can keep tacking, and I think I'm gonna go with probably 54 here, and let the wind knock it down a bit, and see how close we can knock it in. So that was a beautiful shot right there. Pretty much dropped it right on a dime. Got myself probably about, say about 5 feet, 3 feet, I mean 5 or 4 feet left for 3, so. Alright guys, so that was another really good hole. Pretty clean all around. Playing pretty solid. Just gonna keep vibing, keep it going, just keep chilling. On hole 17, we got a pretty meaty par 4 here, 462 some yards. So definitely gonna be hitting driver, and yeah, see how far we can get it up this fairway. Alright guys, here I am, 109 out. Ran out of fairway a bit, and you can see pins down there. So I'm gonna try and play a bit of a cut. Started out here, use a lower lofted club, like maybe a 48, so I can get a little more spin axis tilt on it, and try to just get it maybe anything left center of the screen I'll be very happy with. So let's see if we can hit a good shot. Guys, here's what I got left. Looks like probably about 20 feet here. As I said, I'm very happy with that shot. Got a little bit lucky because that ball shot right a bit, and I was kind of going right on that tree line, like a foot maybe inside the tree line, but fortunately the leaves on the edge of that tree were very, very light, so barely touched it. So got away with a little bit there, and that's why we aim further left, so we can play for those contingencies. So let's see if we can make another good putt. Alright guys, that sucks, you know, it was right in the center of the heart of the cup, but you know, the greens are slower, I haven't adjusted, so I gotta definitely make sure I keep making that adjustment. It's a good putt, so I'm just gonna leave it at that. On hole 18, another uphill, par 3, 182 yards, playing 197. So probably 8-iron or 7-iron. I haven't decided yet, but let's see if we can hit another good shot in there. Guys, I'm on the front left edge of the green right there. Definitely a tough par 3, so I'll take a green regulation. Got probably about 40 feet straight back up the hill, so let's see if we can make a good putt. Alright guys, so a little change of plans. I skipped from 18 to 4, skipping around a little bit here and there because ran into some league play on the front nine, but we will get wrapped back around 1 through 3, so it'll be a pretty good finishing hole. So we got 177 yards, par 3, hole 4. Pins in the back left corner, so gonna be hitting a 9-iron. Really just playing this to the center of the green, you know, because I don't really want to mess with that pin too much. So it's important to have discipline and hit the shot you need to hit, not necessarily the shot that you want to hit. All right, guys, so just at the left edge of the green. I can't be doing that, man. That was very fortunate that I was pin high. I always have an issue sometimes with hitting away from sucker pins, so I definitely need to keep working on that. So we'll figure it out. But I got about 15 feet here. See if I can make my 2. Alright guys, on hole 5, solid 3 there. You know, it is what it is. A little tough putt off that fringe. Par 4, 425 yards. Little hazard situation to the left, so I'm gonna be trying to take this a little bit right of that 150 stake, leave myself maybe 150, 160 in, and see if we can keep attacking. Alright guys, here's what I got left. Roughly 142. I had to go out to the fairway to be able to get a shot on the pin, so probably right around that yardage. Flag stick is kind of on that line right there. So going with a probably 48, and should try to put in the middle of the green here, nothing too fancy, and see if we can have a good hole. Alright guys, so I went a bit long, ball really jumped on me, kind of landed right about there and took a pretty good hop, so got a lot of green to work with, so I'm going to play a bit of a bump and run, give it a bit of loft though, and see if we can run it up close to the flag. Alright guys, on hole 6, not the best hole there, but it is what it is. Golf is not giving it perfect, so not gonna worry about it too much. About 370 yards here, par 4. I think it's a bit of a dogleg left if I remember correctly. Gonna be using the driving iron, and should get us within about 130 yards. All right, guys, so a really good shot there. The 2-iron got about 96 yards left. Pin looks like it's in the center. I think I'm probably gonna go with the 58 here and just kind of flip it in there. There is a little bit of a hurt wind, but I don't think it'll make a huge difference. So let's see if we can knock it really close. Well, definitely not my best shot. I landed it right up there and I kind of zipped back. Looks like I got probably about 25, 30 feet. I hit an extra shot, so you can see I corrected that a little bit. And I'm a big believer, especially if you're not competing, hit extra shots in the course if you hit a shot you don't like, because that's how you can improve on the golf course. So if there's no one behind you and you hit a shot you don't like, just throw another ball down, hit it again. See if you can do better, and then kind of reflect on the differences on those two shots, and you'll learn a lot. Alright guys, so a bit of a hole on 4 there. Would have liked to make a 3, it was definitely in a good position to do so, but 4 isn't terrible. So now in hole 7, another par 5. Just under 500 yards into a headwind. Just gonna send it with the driver and try to get as close to that green as I can. Alright guys, so I hit it a little bit right, but that is definitely the miss because it's OB left, so definitely protecting against something there. 178. So the plan here, I'm gonna hit it under those trees, just try to run it up as far as I can. I'm okay if it's not on the green. I just want to get it around the green so I can get up and down, have a chance for 4. Probably gonna use something like a 5-iron, just hit a bit of a chip. The biggest goal here is just get it in that chute, get it running towards the green, and if it runs on the green, that's great. If not, just get up and down. So that was dumb. I should have punched out in the fairway. Not a good idea, because when you hit it low, the rough will catch the ball. So that was a very boneheaded move on my part. Got about 150 left. It is what it is. I just gotta recover, hit a good shot, and see if we can salvage this hole. Alright guys, so hit a pretty good shot here. Ran out a little longer than I wanted to. That was really close for a little bit. Landed right about there and ran out, because again, I was hitting an 8-iron because I had to knock it down a little bit under those trees. So we actually have a shot at a 4 here, so that'll be definitely a good stroke saver. So on hole 8, another par 5, about 520. We have a dog leg left. Pretty happy with staying within myself on that last hole after that second shot and just kind of minimizing the damage. So now I'm gonna be trying to take it just right of that fairway bunker out there to the corner of the fairway. If I do that, we shouldn't have much more than 180 left, and we can really attack the screen. Alright guys, here's where I went a little bit too far, so I got a bit of a blocked shot. I was hoping I would go back there, but the ball took a pretty big hop at the corner of the fairway, so I can still hit a cut around here and probably get it just left of the green, which is what I'm gonna do. I have 162, so I'm gonna be taking this line here. The flag is right there, and my target is that greenside bunker. That's a very good spot for me, and I'm gonna go with a probably 6 or 7 iron, just play a bit of a pitch shot with a bit of a cut on it. Alright guys, here's where I ended up. While I landed back there, I thought that might have a chance to actually cut onto the green, but took a bit of a kick to the left, but still not a bad spot. Don't have a ton of green to work with, but I can definitely get this close, so see if we can hit a good shot. Alright guys, so not a good chip on that and wasn't able to make the putt. Chipping hasn't been very good today, but you know, it's good to have something to work on, so that's, at least I know what to work on. So now we're going on hole 9, 400-yard par 4. Quite a big slope up there, so I'm gonna try and hit it at the corner of this fairway and then have a wedge left. Alright guys, I'm just about positive it hit that cart path. It's way up there, so I'm almost positive it hit it because well, I don't know. My mother is actually forecasting. She was just telling me that it didn't hit the cart path, but I don't know about that. That's a pretty big knock because it's 400, but I don't know. Maybe it didn't, but my ball's up here. The pin is right there, so I guess. Yeah, it might not have even hit the cart path. It's only 400 yards, so got a chance to get up and down. See if we can make it 3. Let's keep this going. Another 4 that rounds out the backside. Actually, no, it doesn't. We got 1 through 3 left, and yeah, this is quite the downhill shot. I'm gonna go with driver, try to drive the screen, see what happens, because I really don't know too much about where those bunkers are, and rather just get it around the green and see if we can get up and down. Alright guys, here's where I ended up. I whiffed that, so that actually probably would have been right on the flag if I hit it solid, but definitely not a bad lead by any means. So I have a 48-degree wedge and try to bump it up just over that fringe and run it out to the hole. Alright guys, on the hole 2, our 17th hole of the day. 160, playing 155. I got a 9-iron. Bit of a 3/4 swing here, and yeah, see if we can knock it close. Alright guys, here's what I got left. Landed right about there and went out to the middle of the green. I don't know what happened there because I mishit that really high in the face, but because of how much spin that killed, it actually kind of turned out all right. So we got ourselves about a 35-footer. Let's see if we can make it. Alright guys, we have made it to the final hole. Hole 3, our 18th hole, 435 yard par 4. Gonna be starting it up the left side. I'm just playing a little cut and hit a good shot. We should have about 80 yards left. Guys, so I'm right here, 136 yards left. Flag is right there on the left. I do have a gap there. Using 8 irons, try to run it up, see if I can get it on the green, and might still be able to make a 3 on this hole. Alright guys, so I'm in the bunker right there. Didn't quite get it up to the left. A pretty long bunker shot. Let's see if we can knock it close. Finished that strong, but it is what it is. Still kept it under par. Shot 1 under 71, not terrible. Definitely off to a great start, but wasn't able to stay hot. But it is what it is. That's golf. So hope you guys enjoyed that. And again, smash the like button if you guys want to see more 18-hole videos. And by the way, I just want to say something. I played the entire round without losing a ball. This is the ball I started with on the first hole, which I think is pretty awesome. And so, loving these Titleist balls. Been trying them out for the last couple weeks, so definitely an awesome ball. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed that video, please be sure to like, comment, subscribe. There will be more like this more frequently. So with that being said, please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.